Hopefully that helped or fixed it. How's everything now? Everything good? Everything hunky dory? Why is this? Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. I don't know why that's like that. Okay. Everything should be good. Everything should be good. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Was turn desktop audio back on. Every time. Alright, we should be good, right? Yeah. Let me notify Discord. Alrighty. Let's try that again. Alright, let's keep playing. Hold on. We're back. Alright, we are back. So, for those of you who don't know, I came in here, turned on this light switch, and when I looked back when it was all dark because the breaker broke, there was a man, or a shadow of a man. It's the toilet seat murderer. He was standing there, menacingly. Okay. Toolbox. It's got a rusty old lock on it. There's got to be a way to get it off. Dryer door. Nothing in the dryer. Uh-oh. So the breaker box is sweet, it's back to normal. Okay, cool. So I just discovered that I cannot stream and skip frames 25% over the last few seconds ago. let's just keep playing. I cannot stream and record at the same time, apparently. Oh. Bucket. It's just an old bucket. That just means I'll have to rip the VOD. It won't. Drain opener. Yes. Toilet cleaner. My favorite brand. Drain opener. Do not mix with other cleaners. Oh, no. This is bucket. Added toilet cleaner to bucket. Drain opener. Whip. Added drain opener to bucket. This is a really powerful acid. It could eat through anything. No, that's not what I want. I keep pressing the wrong button. Got a rusty old lock on it. There's got to be a way to get it off. Take the strong acid? Yes. Let's take this strong acid and equip it. And pour it on the lock. Hey, there we go. Screwdriver! Oh, I know what that's for. Okay, good. Must have been the recording. Oh well. Let's turn off the light in here. And turn on the light in here. Get in. Ow. Turn off the water. E. Equip. Oh! High note. In case you forget, the answer is in your reflection, Ronnie. Oh! Wait. I see it lagging on my end. Oh, 213. But why is there a camera? Grandpa? Why is Grandpa in the safe? And why is the camera looking at me? What's this candle doing in here? You you know what? Let's go ahead and close out things that I'm not using. Maybe that'll help it. Hold on. Operas have. There we go. Maybe that'll help fix it. Okay. Alright. What's up with Grandpa? Do I need to turn the hot water on for him? It's too hot. It's searing my flesh. I'm out of the shower. Oh! I know. I forgot. I had a candle. I'm not a candle. A match. Quit. The candle is lit. Grandpa's alive!
Grandpa is going in there to have a whiz, you little scum. You stay put right here, understand?
Grandpa? Yes, I understand, Grandpa. Why is he so happy about taking a whiz? Oh. Okay. Oh.
Hey kid, why don't you have a seat?
Oh dear. Oh, I gotta run. I'm stuck. He forced me into the women's bathroom. No. No. Can I jump? No, I can't. How do No. Grandpa, help! You're dead, but help! Yeah, I'm just gonna have to die. Oh, I glitched through the wall. Get in the car and go. Who? Who are you? It's a bear. Oh! Doc Strawberry.
It's time to take your medicine.
It's time to take my medicine. Oh. What kind of mini game is this? Medicine makes me feel good. Oh! I knew it! Yeah!
Pills won't help you now, little fella.
No, you're dead. They killed you.
Dying with step one, and now you're number two.
Oh, man.
Ronnie? Did you say something? What's going on in there? This is getting scary.
Oh, no! Oh. I'd love to get out of here, but I can't go without Ronnie. I've got to find a way to open the door. I'm now the Pixel Titty girlfriend. Oh. What? Where's Ronnie? Oh! Oh dear. Oh no.
Stay out of the bathroom! He can't get you if you're not in the bathroom!
Well. Don't worry, I'm coming for you. There's blood everywhere. Like blood, but it's purple. The shower. Ah, that's better. Run! Out of the bathroom. Can't get me from. How? It's bread. How would I make bread? Ooh. Let me know. Bruh. Agreed. Bruh. Oh, an umbrella. Yes. Let's equip the umbrella. Don't worry, Rodney, I'm coming for you. Why must I stand all of these? S304? Oh. Five 3-0. I don't understand why my GPU is down. What? I'm on this. No. Okay, okay. Um, so that should be better. Death Flash was Death Flush was running my GPU at 86%. So, um, next game, I guess. Huh. All right. Welcome to No. And oh, with a little squiggly thing on it. This is a demo for a full game. The description said it was for proof of concept, but the review said very scary, so we'll get into that. Objective: find 7 notes. Okay. Yeah. Found one. I don't like that. Hello. Is anybody home? Oh, I know. Ah, dead. Oh, I can sprint. Why can't I? Oh! No! 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 Ah! Okay. Huh. So, giant floating head. Got it. Ooh. No! I'm too slow. Ah, he got me. So what do I have to do? Alright, let's try that again. Right? So it's right into here. This. There's one there. There's one there. Oh no, I already got this. I'm trying to think. I know as soon as I think of it. So. That's just like that. Left. see. I can do that. Right. I'm trying to strategically plan this out. Because I know as soon as I grab that third note, it's over. And this is where I loop. That's loop. That's where I can. No! Dang it. Where am I? Ah. All right, and that was no. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Alrighty. This is still water. Ooh. Right? This is a work of fiction. The resemblance to any real-life people is purely coincidental. This game contains pictures of war, mature themes, violence, and strong language. Viewer discretion. Caretaker. I'm sorry, but I can't stay here anymore, Nina. Caretaker. I feel like I'm going crazy. Nina. Calm down. If we can just talk it out. So many strange things keep happening after another. Every day there's this dripping sound. I thought it was just something leaking at first, but checked every faucet, every ceiling, every pipeline, and still hear it everywhere, constantly echoing in my ears. Oh, but the water. I find random pools of water just appear out of nowhere, just like the dripping. But it's at night. It's at night when I don't know if it's my paranoia, but I swear I hear footsteps walking along the hallways, walking on pools of water. They walk. And they walk. Upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. And it goes on and on and on like that. Somehow it does come to an end. And it ends. All in front of your grandfather's room. I know this is a lot, but you have to believe me. No matter how many times I clean, it just won't end. Can't stay here anymore. Sorry. It's okay. I understand. Thank you for taking care of my grandfather. Nina, please listen to me. I don't know what's happening around here, but the one on the phone cautiously looked around before speaking and then hushed on. Something terrible is lurking through this house. I don't know what it is. Please, so you can get back, take your grandfather. You can't just leave. That's my home. Please, Lenina. This place. It's not safe. I don't know. Sorry, but I can't leave. My home. My home. My audio's a little quiet. Okay. This should be better. Dinner. 7 a.m. Oh, diner. Of course, the English language that I speak, and I misread diner. Amid a foggy morning, there sits a man by the corner of a booth. He drinks black coffee, and depending on his mood, occasionally orders a donut. And today, it was just black coffee. Ugh. I swear I've seen that amount of paperwork in my life. A freaking mountain worth of it. You're a valuable member of our team, Hugo. My foot. I'm starting to believe I was bamboozled into joining their agency. Ha. Hugo Largent, age 30, takes a good look at his cup of joe and chugs it all in one sitting. Then he continues to grumble to himself about last night's grueling work at the office. I really need to find a different job. I don't know why I'm giving him that voice. As he contemplates his poor life choices, he looks towards the early mist. There was something inherently terrifying about the fog to him, how it engulfs everything and nothing. Even if it disappears, it leaves behind traces, proof of it remaining. Even in a quaint little town like this, you can't even run from it. Hugo finally stares at the compiled newspaper clippings he put together. Some of them from recent events, but mainly all were past headlines of missing person cases. No matter how many times I see this, it's still just as hard to look at. Fixating case after case. Can't. Oh, wait. Wrong voice. Fixating case after case, he can't help but remind himself that there is a reason for all of this. An all too personal reason. Seeing strange things come with a price. In the end, I'm the one doing this to myself. Sounds rough. Mind if I join? An annoyingly familiar voice interrupts his train of thought. He slowly looks up to see the one responsible, although reluctantly. Good morning, Hugo. Hugo scowls and turns away from him. He then English. He then gathers the files and shoves it back into the binder. Meanwhile, the tall man takes an initiative and sits at the opposite end of the booth. He greets the waitress passing by and orders himself a hefty body breakfast special with an extra plate. As usual, the waitress is happy to oblige and goes back to the counter to relay his order. The man looks back up at Hugo. He sees the empty cup and the now jumbled newspaper clippings. All the while, Hugo is trying to ignore him. You should really eat something with that black coffee. Not ordering any donuts today. I'm fine, Noah. Just not in the mood, okay? Not even a little. There's a momentary silence between them before Noah disturbs it some more. Well, too bad for you. I ordered a big breakfast for the two of us. Two? As if the world could grace Noah with even a more perfect punchline, the food arrives. Why the hell did you order for the two of us? Just eat what you want, don't worry about me. Wow, this looks so delicious, right, Hugo? Are you even listening to me? Come on, we both know that if you don't eat right now, who knows when you will, and I'm not about to let you faint again. So open wide. Noah De Leon, age 27, a natural-born charmer, is just equally as persuasive as he is threatening. With a pensive look, English. With a pensive look, Hugo finally gives in and eats the generous spoonful without any further complaints. It's good. Right. Good food will always help you cheer up. Damn him. I got swept away again. Oh, by the way, the chief will be out for a couple business trips. She mentioned it'll be for a couple of days. When did she tell you this? I didn't hear anything about it. Yesterday, I think. Yesterday? She told me to sort out the cabinets yesterday. She didn't mention anything about a business trip. I guess it was a pretty sudden one. Well, I mean, she did tell me to tell you. And lucky me, I know where you go every morning. You know what? I'm not surprised anymore. Well, what do you want to do? Technically, we have the day off. I'm gonna head back to the office. There's a couple of boxes I didn't get the chance to sort out. In that case, I'll come with you. Why? You could just rest for the day. And pass up this opportunity to get to know you better. Quit it. After their enlightening banter, the two of them finish their breakfast, pay for their meals, and head to Hugo's car. Noah opens the door to the passenger seat. He notices a bloodhound sleeping inside. Oh, look at the doggy. He's so cute. The big dog stirs at the sound of the car opening and lazily stares at Noah. I already read that. Oh, I'm sorry, big guy. He then closes the door while trying not to make too much noise to disturb its occupant. Colby. With the sound of his name, his heavy-lidded eyes slowly peek to see who calls for him. Oh, Colby's so cute. It's his one and only partner, is human. As finally realizing who he is, As if finally realizing who he is or where he is, the old bloodhound stirs up from his sleep, pounces at Hugo, and proceeds to wag his tail uncontrollably. Good morning again, Colby. Had a nice nap? Colby, 8 years old, Hugo's most faithful and loving partner in crime, has the biggest tendency to just sleep all over the place. Noah, who witnessed all of this from the back seat, chuckles to himself. He is amazed that slightly defeated at Hugo's sudden surge of energy. Doesn't matter how many times I try. When it comes to boosting up his mood, no one can beat Colby. The three headed back to the office. The space was just as the same as Hugo left. A decent, organized mess. Sounds like my life. To his credit, the amount of boxes he painstakingly went through, he believes he did a fair job. Albeit, could have been better. Wow, you really outdid yourself, Hugo. It looks less crowded. Ah, shut it, will you? Said I was going to get to it. Thanks, boy. Before Hugo could continue to give deserved head pats, he noticed someone. A woman stands timidly, peering outside from the storefront. The woman appears a bit frantic. Disheveled, wearing ill-fitted clothing, she appears to be distressed about something. She finally makes eye contact with Hugo. She immediately rushes in. I'm so sorry. I know the close sign is up, but I saw you come in and Are you alright, miss? I need your help. My grandfather, Before she continued, Noah swiftly intervenes. It's okay. We'll hear what you have to say. So please, why don't you take a seat? Noah gestures to one of the empty chairs. The poor woman hesitates for a moment before heavily sighing in relief. She then walks towards the corner of the room and sits in front of the sofa. Can you start off by telling us your name? I'm sorry for earlier. My name is Nina Mortimer. I need help watching over my grandfather tonight. Watching over your grandfather? Yes. I'm sorry, Miss Mortimer, but I don't quite understand. Is he in danger? I'm afraid he is. Miss Mortimer, if that's the case, wouldn't contacting the police be better? No! Oh, I forgot to give her voice so well. I've tried requesting their help, but all they gave me was the same answer. There's nothing they can do about it. If I only knew who Louis was. Lois? Lois? I'm going with Lois. Lois! Anita fidgets at the name. She looks to the side before reaching out from her bag for an antique letter. My grandfather, he received a cryptic message the other day. It didn't come with an address or the name of the sender. However, the only thing I did pick up was that name. She hands over the letter. Hugo notices her hand slightly shaking. Whatever lies in this note must have shaken her badly. Delicately, Hugo removes the content of the envelope and unfolds it. At first glance, it seems like any normal written message. A person named Lois asking the other, Henry, to come meet him by the lake at midnight, needing to share something important with him. However, what's eerily striking about this letter is not the message itself. Rather, at the bottom of the page is a sentence far more disturbing is written. I am coming for you, Henry. Were there any other letters like this? Yes, a few of them. I thought it was a sick joke at first, but this one was different. Up until now, I've never heard of anyone by that name. Not a relative or a family friend, but they certainly know who my grandfather is. If I don't do something about this, I'll lose him too. Just by uttering the words alone, Nina breaks down. Hiding away her tear-streaked face, she begins to quietly sob to herself. An act of comfort, Colby sits closely to Nina while Noah fetches tissues for her. Hugo, on the other hand, is puzzled. This very well could have been a prank, but she seems certain. Certain that whoever or whatever this lowest person is, they're coming. Lewis, I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna say Lois until further informed. Do you want more tissues? I'll do it. I'll take on your case. For a moment, silence fills the room. Only stares are directed at Hugo until Nina finally stands up and walks towards him. You'll take it? Hugo simply nods. Thank you, thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. We're glad to help, miss. Nina is fine. Well, Nina, we'll do our best. Nina slightly smiles at Hugo before reaching into her bag once more and taking out a note. This is my address, 4970 Church Street. I'll be sure to greet you once you get there, detective. She politely bows once more before heading to her car and drives back home. Once out of sight, Hugo turns to look at his cluttered desk. Still messy, but presentable. I guess I'll have to sort these out later again. Car, 5:30 p.m. From the ongoing downpour to the quiet hums of the car, they sit in silence. Still miles off from their destination, Hugo constantly checks the rearview mirror. Noah, who usually chats his ear off by now, sits completely still. He looks out to the passing streetlights, reserved and distant. Hey, you're a lot quieter than usual. What's wrong? This is a surprise. Have you been looking at me, Hugo? No, you idiot. You just usually talk a lot, that's all. So, do you miss me talking a lot? Just say it. I didn't want to offend Nina earlier, so I kept quiet until she finished. But it's her last name that caught me off guard. Have you heard about the Mortimers? They're a pretty distinguished. Well, they used to. What do you mean? They've been struck with so many tragedies that over time people began to believe they were cursed or something. Every other year I would see a headline on the local news about one of the family members' deaths. And you know what's strange? All of them have been labeled as accidents. No foul play, no nothing. Just another unfortunate event. Maybe I understand why she wouldn't go to the police. Probably thought they'd perceive her as paranoid or hysterical. Or worse, crazy. I can't imagine all of this for you. Most of all, who knows what we'll find there. Is that why you decided to come with me? Well, partially. I'm more worried about you, though. Think of it this way. I'm the appointed driver. When you decide to do some pretty reckless stuff, I'll be there to drive you to the local hospital. Besides, two are better than one. Exactly. I was fine with Colby coming with me. Well, have you heard that 3 is better than 2? Passing through the countless dirt roads, the estate reveals itself beyond the evergreen. Nestled and tucked away from prying eyes, it stands tall, booming from a distance. Hugo and Noah only gazed at the sheer scale of the manor as they parked adjacent to Nina's car. Wow, and to think she came all this way just to request us. Took us more than a couple hours to get here. Maybe she really didn't have a choice. What do you mean? Come on, she's waiting for us. Immediately after exiting the driver's seat, a sudden sharp pain that weighs heavy on Hugo's chest. Grasping tightly at his coat, he begins to gasp for air. His gaze hazes as he leans close to the car. Like a fish drawn out from the sea, he desperately heaves. But this ache he harbors pales in comparison to a pain far more excruciating. Is it the house? No, something far more sinister. He feels it. Someone is watching him. Piercing gaze fixed on him, like leering at a bug waiting to strike. I'll never forgive you. What the hell? Damn it, already? Need to hurry or else. Hey, are you alright? Noah calls out to him, snapping out of his fixated trance. Colby nudges his head against Hugo, whining with concern over his partner's well-being. Did you hear that just now? Hear what? That voice. It was so close to my ear, Is everything alright? Oh, I'm fine, don't mind me. I'm just a bit winded. Trip, that's all. I'd be happy to make you coffee at the very least. If it's no trouble. No, not at all. The least I can do. Once again, this subtle uneasiness can be surfaces. But before Hugo could get a chance to look further into it, she walked off towards the porch to start saying words. Are you sure you're alright? Sound like you were choking. I said I'm fine. Besides, we're already here. Listen, I think you should. Noah abruptly cuts his lecture short as he notices Nina stopping by the front door. She stands there silently as if contemplating something. I know this may sound rude, but I didn't get the chance to know your name. Well, you were pretty out of it when you walked in. Really sorry about that. No worries. This is Detective Hugo Lauren. And his assistant, Colby. And I'm his second assistant, Noah DeLeon. Seems so surreal, just like a cartoon. Ha 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 ha. Nina meekly smiles before turning away from him. I haven't quite been honest with you, Detective Lauren. Huh? Just like before, as if carefully choosing the next words, she decides that in this situation, words are not enough. You'll see for yourselves what I mean. And with that, Nina enters the house, leaving the three to follow behind. Hugo is about to enter through the floor when he feels a tug on his arm. Don't forget what I told you. If something happens, let me know right away. You'll be the first to know. And with that, Noah releases his grip on Hugo. They proceed to head in, not knowing what awaits them beyond the door. Greeted with a brightly lit hallway, Hugo notes that the interior is just as grand. Adorned with floral accents and antique paintings that exudes an elegant charm found only in a resplendent house such as this. However, Hugo notices something more distinct than splendor. This house is much more terrifying inside than out. Please, come this way. bracing themselves, they enter the dimly lit drawing room. First glance, Hugo could not discern the silhouetted situated at the far corner. However, on closer inspection, he now understands that the reason for all of Nina's unsettling vagueness. Grandfather, we have guests. Sitting on the armchair is a young man. He is dressed in a white-collared down dress shirt, tucked in black slacks and black penny loafers. Staring at the window, the young man sits there dazed with little acknowledgement of the people around him. Still, motionless, like a doll. Grandpa, these are the people I spoke of. This is Detective Laurent and his two assistants, Colby and Noah. They're going to help us. Even after introducing him to the head of the Mortimer family estate, Hugo and Noah could not help but feel unnerved. The man before them is supposed to be frail and older than any of them. Yet here he remains, forever unchanging. Forever young. They've come a long way, so I'll be making some coffee. Would you also like some, Grandpa? The young man does not reply back, never glancing at Nina or anyone else in the room, only fixed on the rain. I'll be sure to make a cup for you too. As she timidly gestures to Hugo and Noah back to the foyer. Bearing more questions, the two follow Nina outside. But before they leave the drawing room, Hugo takes one last look at the young man. There's an all too familiar air about Henry Mortimer. His eyes, similar to his own. Whatever he must be longing for, Hugo knows it will not end well. Nina, that man. Yes, he's my grandfather, the one I asked you all to watch over. I know this is hard to believe, but... Nina draws something out from her pocket. It's an antique picture of a young man with his slick back hair wearing a luxurious suit. He appears to be poised and refined, complete contrast to the current Henry Mortimer. This isn't much to go by, but I swear he's the same person. Then why does he look so... Oh, wait. That's Noah. Blah, blah, blah. And why does he look so young? It happened a few nights ago. I was on my way to get a cup of tea when I heard a loud thud coming from my grandfather's room. I was worried that something fell over, so I went to go check. When I opened the front door, I found him collapsed on the ground. I rushed to help him up, but when I did, he looked so different. So many things were rushing to my head, and yet he felt so familiar to me. He wore the same clothes that my grandpa wore that night. And his face, I recognized his face. He just looked younger. That was also the same night I found that letter. It was next to him, already opened. I'm sorry again for all of this. No matter who I went to, they either said something was wrong with me or my family. With everything going on, maybe they're right. The pools of water, dripping sounds, the letter, and now this. Maybe my family really is cursed. They're not. Curses aren't real. Detective? I think we easily get too involved in believing that sort of thing exists. In reality, the ones who fixate on it feed off of it. Rumors, doubts, lies, all of those things are what they want to become real. Deep-rooted emotions like that can't possibly be healed or fixed right away. But like a curse, those emotions drag other people down with them. Honestly, I think you're all caught up in all of this. But I assure you, we'll see this through. For you and your grandfather. Thank you. Good. Now our first priority is find out more about Lois. Nina, the letter you showed us back at the agency, do you have it with you? Yes, it's here. Do you mind if I borrow it for a bit? Be sure to give it back. Of course. I'll check upstairs. Noah, you and Colby can check the ground floor. Oh wait, that was Hugo speaking. Got it. Before they could leave to do their own investigations, Hugo grabs a hold of Noah's shoulder. He leans in close enough for Nina not to hear. Keep a close eye on Mr. Mortimer and Nina. Especially Nina. Okay. I'm counting on you. You too, boy. With that, Hugo heads upstairs, starting his investigation. After searching vigorously through each of the rooms, he knew his findings would eventually lead him here. This is it. Hugo walks to the nearest lampshade and opens it. Dimly illuminated, he sees the extent of how lavish this part of the house is. Customized drapes to the vintage furniture. Everything here exudes the extravagance. Much like the interior Hugo has seen so far, found that this one in particular reeks of it. Plastered from wall to wall, a sense of gloom lingers. As if the room itself is moldering despite its preserved nature. I need to hurry. I don't want to stay here for too long. He searches and searches, still with no sign of anything. Not one thing pertaining to Lois. Damn it, nothing! As if he cleared out everything, just blank everywhere. Oh wait, as if he cleared out everything, just blank everywhere. No, it has to be here. I'm just missing something. He ponders again before remembering the letter. This is the only proof Lois exists so far. Try to read it again, maybe I overlooked it. Takes the letter out from the envelope, he noticed a change within. Bearing no foreboding throat at the bottom of the page, it looks like just a regular letter. What the? You can't come, then I understand. Pretty dreary after all. But if I can ask you one last favor, could you keep my locket? I know it's selfish of me, but I'd like you to have it. I would be happy knowing it's with you. Thank you for everything, Henry. Forever yours, Lois. Is this the same Lois? Thought he was the cause of all this. Oh, he. Okay. So now that I have further information, Lewis. I don't understand. That warning, the sound of a click can be heard across the bedroom, as if something unlocked itself. Hugo turns and sees at the foot of the bed a chest. Unlike the other furniture, its dark and rustic features have not been maintained well. Left to rot on its own. Preparing himself, he opens the chest. Sides crammed together are bunches of notebooks and small trinkets. He continues to rummage through when he stumbles across an old newspaper article. Young man found dead by the lake. Huh? An identified young man was found on the morning of XXXXXXX, 3 days prior to his death according to the police. Ruled out as suicide, police have claimed it. The troubled youth drowned himself. This certainly is a tragic loss. Unfortunate event indeed, XXX comments. No claim of his body has been made yet. Lewis. At the corner of Hugo's eyes, he spots a bright glint buried beneath the clutter. He reaches forward. A locket of brilliant gold shines, unblemished, retaining a timeless luster. Inside it safeguards a picture of a young man with glasses smiling brightly. This must be the locket he was talking about. It's so pretty. I'm surprised it still shines like this. This picture. You put this to here? No, it might have been Henry. But why? Why would he store it away like this? What should I do? Take the locket. I should probably hold on to this for now. Hugo is about to put everything back into the chest when he feels a wet and cold sensation crawling up his leg. What? Water? A pool of water relentlessly spreads across the floor, already seeping into the chest. Damn it, no! Suddenly the lights shut off. A scream is heard, followed by a myriad of shouts. Hugo is about to call out to Noah, but stops at the sight of pale feet before him. Looming over him stands a tall, ominous figure, his face shrouded in complete darkness, devoid of any human emotion. It appears a young man, but Hugo knows that it's far from it. No, this very thing is trying to imitate a human form. Trying to be human. Hugo could only stare back. Paralyzed with fear, he is forced to watch the horror as it slowly creeps towards him. Just like before, the sensation of something staring at him from within. But this time, it's drawing nearer. Inching ever so closely. The words call out to Colby, or Noah fail to reach out. Lodged in his throat, he struggles in pain. With his breathing shallow, he tries to force his body to move. And then it stops. Looking down at Hugo, filled with nothing but malice and contempt, it speaks. That said, don't get in my way. All of a sudden, the door to the bedroom slams shut and the entity disappears. The tension from his body finally releases in an agonizing grip. He gasps desperately for air. His vision blurred and breathing jagged, he staggers towards the door. He yanks at the handle several times, but it's tightly jammed. Noah! Colby! To his dismay, he is only greeted with silence at the other end of the door. Damn it! From a distance, he faintly hears the sounds of Colby relentless barking as he gets further away from the house. Hugo rushes towards the window. He tries to pry it open, but just like the door, heavy force penetrates him from doing so. Penetrates? That's not what I meant to say. Prevents him from doing so. Frantically looking around the room, he spots a nearby chair. Without a moment sooner, Hugo grabs the chair and starts to strike at the window. Bit by bit, the window cracks get larger with each blow, splintering off smaller pieces. What the hell is this thing made out of? Still trying to catch his breath, he musters all the strength he has left for a final blow. Damn you, just break already! Clearing out the remaining glass shards, Hugo peers his head out to see if he can for any railing he can grab hold of. Instead, he discovers that the wall adjacent is covered in ivy. Despite how heavy the rain has drastically become, he reaches out for it, grabbing a handful of the vines. Carefully, he climbs out the window, gripping tightly, making sure he doesn't lose his footing. Yet to his luck, the patch of vine he clutches start to tear away from the wall. Out of desperation, he tries to find his grip on another, but fails when his hand slips out of reach. Clambering widely, he loses his grip on the ivy. He lands down onto a thicket of bushes. Air forced out of him, he heaves uncontrollably, even trying to even out his breath. But even in this laborious and immense pain spreads across not only his back, but his entire body. God, I'm getting too old for this. Although his body screams out in pain, he forces himself up. There's still time. I can do this. I have to do this. With staggering feet and haggard breathing, he makes his way to the place where it all started. To the lake, where this tragedy starts and ends. Mortimer Estate, 12:01 a.m. Finally, entering through the park, Hugo calls out to Colby and Noah. Colby! Noah! Where are you? Faintly hears the sound of barking and echoes of people yelling in the distance. He rushes towards the echoes, guiding him through the downpour. With his heart racing and blood rushing to his head, he finds his way to the lake. Drawing closer, he sees Nina giving chase to her grandfather. Unfortunately, she doesn't get too far, as Noah stops her. Grandpa, stop! Grandpa! Let me go! My grandpa, he's... Nina, please. It's dangerous. You'll get hurt, too. I don't care. I don't want to lose anyone anymore. At that instant, Hugo trudges against the water, pursuing in Nina's stead. Hugo! No, don't! pleas fall deaf to his ears. Not even the whines and worries of cries of his partner can make him turn back. Determined, he trudges further in. Nearing the deep end, he sees Henry Mortimer gazing directly at the abyss. He looks even more frail and disheveled, as if all the life had been drained from him, surrendering it all to the lake. Before Henry could lean in, Hugo reaches out and tugs at his arm. Mr. Mortimer, listen to me! Nothing is waiting for you down there, so please come back to the shore with me. Motionless and unresponsive, he stares deeply into the water. There are so many things we cannot afford to lose in our lives. And you're one of them. To Nina, you're all she has left. She needs you, Mr. Mortimer. Hugo felt it. A slight jolt from Henry's arm, as stirred by the mention of Nina. He slowly turns to face Hugo. Nina. However, just as cruel and violent as the storm, Henry jerks back, wrenching his arm away from Hugo's hold on him. All this is my fault. If only I had got to Louis sooner, then none of this would have happened. Henry inches even closer to the edge. Louis, I'm sorry. I should have. Should have what? Gone in his stead? Gone with him? You know, that wouldn't resolve anything. Not for you or Louis. I read what he wrote to you those years ago. He understood that if you didn't want to come see him. But the thing is, Mr. Mortimer, Louis never thought anything less of you. The locket is proof of that. Louis's locket? Yes, it's the symbol of his love for you. That's why you don't have to shoulder all that pain by yourself anymore. You can talk about it. About you and Louis. All of it, together. Hugo extends not only his hand to him, but a promise. A promise that Henry had yearned for so long. A way to forgive himself. He hesitates at first. What fool believes in a deserved forgiveness? Such a thing doesn't exist. And yet, despite everything, Hugo still reaches out to him. To a stranger. And maybe he can be forgiven. Just as he was about to reach out for Hugo, a hand slithers around Henry's instead. Its arms unnaturally contort around him while its head perches on his shoulder. This Louis is no longer pretending to be human. With piercing cold green eyes, it glares directly at Hugo, mocking him, cursing him, wishing nothing but despair. We can be saved. We can be forgiven. There is only one true way out of this. I will share it with you. The most happiest of endings. Before Hugo could reach out for Henry's hand, he disappeared into the water. Mr. Mortimer! Without hearing the anguished cries and desperate pleas, Hugo dives after him, into the abyss. Plunging into icy waters, Hugo feels shocks running rampant through his body. Like spikes continuously piercing from his legs to the tips of his fingers, fiercely and unyielding. His chest tightens and his heart races as he begins to kick his legs, hoping whichever way he goes, he'll find his way to Henry. Swimming deeper and deeper in, he faintly sees a figure slowly descending into the darkness. As he finally gets closer to Henry, a long snake-like arm stretched across the void to grab Hugo's neck, violently squeezing all the air out of him. Desperately tries to wrench his hands away. But with each struggle, Hugo's movements began to weigh heavier and heavier. Louis. Where are you, Louis? It's looking for Louis? Digging deep into his coat pockets, he grasped tightly in the hand the locket that Henry kept and had long forgotten, holding out as it shines ever so brightly in the dark. Ah, there you are. He releases his grip on Hugo and instead reaches out for the locket. Taking this as a chance, he drops the chain and kicks with all his might to grab Henry's arm. With his heart burning and his body screaming, he swims desperately to the surface. Almost there. I just have to. As the lights from the surface begin to blur, Hugo makes one last attempt to reach for it. With his limbs worn out and his energy spent, this is all he can do. Before he loses his consciousness, he notices a figure swimming towards him. Getting closer and closer. And then everything fades to black. Drifting along what feels like an endless sea, Hugo courses through wave after wave, not knowing where he's going, or caring for that matter. All he knows is that he's very, very tired. How long has it been since he's had a good night's rest? It's been too long. Maybe I should take that rest now. I'd like that so much. I agree, you deserve it, but not here. I'm sorry for startling you. I just wanted to see you before I go. Lewis? You've done so much for me, Henry. Thank you. No worries. From a far off distance, a voice cries out to him, beckoning him for him to come back. Well, I guess this is it. Take care, Hugo. With his eyes closed and his senses still returning, he feels the constant tugs and licks of a certain bloodhound. Whining, he tries to wake up his partner. Hugo! He also hears another familiar voice, too annoyingly close for comfort. His eyes shot right open. He jerks up. Confused, Hugo looks around before he coughs up the remaining water in his lungs. Are you alright? Noah starts to pat his back while Colby continues to whine over Hugo. What happened? Where's Mr. Mortimer? He's safe. So is Nina. They're both okay. The police and the ambulance should be arriving soon. Thank goodness. Isn't there more you have to say to me? Instead of, thank goodness? I swear, you don't listen to a damn word I say. I'm sorry, Noah. Exhausted, he lets out a sigh. He then continues to pat Hugo's back aggressively when someone approaches them. Detective Lauren? Oh, Nina. There's someone I want you to meet. Behind her stands an elderly man. Frail in stature, he timidly looks to the side, pensively as he ponders to himself. Although his youth has long faded, his eyes are what catches Hugo's attention. They're no longer piercing with a vicious green. Only eyes just like Nina's. Hello, Mr. Mortimer. Detective? I never got the chance to say goodbye to him. I always thought about it every day. What if Lewis lived on in this world? What if he stayed a little longer with me? Because of that constant mindset, I dragged everyone down. It kept hurting not only me, but Nina especially. I was the one who kept hurting her. The one to blame for all of this. But you, someone that I've never met, still went out of your way to save me. Not knowing my burdens or my faults. Thank you. Hugo reaches out to Henry and he smiles brightly at him. It's my pleasure, sir. Before he lets go, Henry tugs at Hugo's hand one last time. I hope that someday you'll overcome it. The next day, 8 a.m. Well, good morning, Hugo. You're bright and early. Morning. With much fervor and haste, Hugo resumed writing on his notepad. Although by closer inspection, he looks like he's going to combust any minute. Are you writing up the report? Without looking up, Hugo responds back. Yeah, for the most part. You still need to write yours too. I will. But since I haven't had breakfast yet, and I don't like eating by myself, let me guess. 2 is better than 1. Bingo! Wow, Hugo. You're really catching on. I'm so proud of you. Ah, shut it, will you? I swear, if I hadn't fallen off that window, maybe my report would have been shorter. Before Noah could begin to cut the bacon, he pauses at the mention of Hugo's report. Oh yeah, by the way, mind telling me what happened to the Mortimer's window? Broke it. Well, that's obvious to me. What I don't understand is, why is it broken? You know how much it costs to repair a window like that? I know. It was really dumb of me. I'm sorry. Besides, I told Mr. Mortimer about it before we left. Honestly, I was expecting an earful from him. And also the bill. And? Surprisingly enough, he said it was okay. So what? You're just gonna call it a day after all of that? Thank you so much, Mr. Mortimer. You broke it, you pay for it. Would you chill? Of course I'll pay for it. But each time I keep insisting, he just shrugged it off. Said that we already went through a lot for them, so this was nothing in comparison. You know what? He's right. After all we went through, I deserve at least a nap. Hugo puts down his pen and proceeds to head for the couch. Colby follows after him. Wait, what about breakfast? I'll eat it later. It's nap time now. Heavily sighing, Noah sets aside the food on his desk and joins the other 2 at the couch. I'm getting cold. I mean, you are old. Shut it. Colby whines, asking for head scratches. Sorry, boy. Silently, Hugo scratches the back of Colby's ears as he leans closer to me. You know, I'm glad that you came along yesterday. Oh, what's this? Are you getting chummy with me now? Call it chummy or whatever, but I really mean it. You hadn't saved us back there. Look, I've told you before. I'll be there whenever you get yourself into reckless stuff. Besides, you didn't say any of this was nap. Didn't you say this was nap time? Get some rest. You deserve it. You too. Calming silence fills the room as the 3 fall deeper into sleep. No big parties or celebrations, just each other's comfort in sharing the small but rewarding night's rest. Good end to the night's rest. There's endings! Thank you for playing. Thank you. Compliments on my voices. There's endings. I gotta know what the bad ending is, but I don't want to do it. Ah. All right. this was the only choice I was given, so I'm assuming. I took it last time, so I'm gonna leave it there. I think it's best to put it back for now. Hugo is about to put everything back into his chest, into the chest when he feels a wet and cold sensation crawling up his leg. Wow, water! A pool of water relentlessly spreads across the floor. What's different about this? Alright, so now that we've made that change, let's get to the end, shall we? That enough. Lewis is waiting for me. He's waiting for me to come home. Before he could reach out for Henry's hand, he disappears in the water. Mr. Mortimer! Without hearing the English cries, into the abyss. I gotta know what's different. Plunging into icy waters, Hugo feels shocks running rampant throughout his body, like spikes continuously piercing his legs from the tips of his fingers. Fiercely unyielding. His chest tightens and his heart races as he begins to kick his legs, hoping whichever way he goes he'll find his way to Henry. Going deeper and deeper in, he sees faintly a figure slowly descending in the darkness. Finally squeezing all the air out of him. Tries desperately to wrench its hands away. With each struggle, Hugo's movements begin to weigh heavier and heavier, water filling into his lungs as his vision starts to blur. The cold numbness spreads. Tired and motionless, he watches as the abyss draws near, swallowing him, embracing him.
Let's share this happy ending together.
Oh, the bad end, A Mermaid's Tale. Okay. So, that's Stillwater. Huh. Well, that was a very good game. More of a storyboard game instead of like whatever, but that was a very good game. I noticed when opening the file, the execution file is called impostersyndrome.exe. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that. Maybe you guys can type your theories down below in the comments, but yeah, that was a very good game. All right, chat, I am going to go get some water and then we'll be back and we'll do something else. Haven't decided what yet, but we'll do something else. So I actually discovered the reason why the stream at first was like doing what it was doing. But actually, we're going back here. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I discovered the reason why Death Flush was taking up 86% of my GPU usage, which it was, I'm not sure why. It may have something to do with like the the controls or something. Not controls, the optimization or something. But yeah, that's why it was causing my stream to do that was because it was using up 86% of my CPU usage. Like that's more than Forza Horizon 5 does, and you know how that is. Um, so I'm not sure what that was about, but I am going to go grab some water, and I'll be back. Alright, and I'm back. I decided to do one more for a game, and I had to look for it real quick, and I found it. So let me add it up real quick. Alright. Welcome to I Forgot. It was in the horror genre. I'm not sure why. I mean, look at this little thing. What could he do? What could he do? Little cute frog. Frog facts. Oh. Let's see. A notable member of the amphibian group, frogs are primarily carnivorous, eating anything from insects to even small vertebrates. Diverse in their distribution, frog species can be found in the tropical to subterranean areas of the world and outer space. Me! As with all amphibians, frogs are cold-blooded, which means they are not able to regulate their body temperature. They are off the chain. Okay, we'll play. Is that a kiwi bird? Hey. Are you going to sit here in the dark all day? Well, whatever floats your goat. What was that? I wonder if your neighbor Crazy Dave microwaved his phone again. You should probably go check it out. But don't forget, you gotta use WAS to walk around. Keep an eye on your crosshair. When it lights up red, you can use E to interact with stuff. Come back and tell me what happened after you find out. No, I like the dark. I can jump. Meat. I guess it wasn't. Oh wait, this is still my house. Ghost. Let's go upstairs. Huh? Hey, you! You're finally awake! Ah, a talking frog! Is that a Skyrim reference? Seriously? Shh! That's not important. I know what I look like, but I'm not actually a frog. I'm an all-powerful wizard! My name is Diego. But I don't remember how I turned into a frog. Like amnesia or something. Basically, I forgot Frogot. Is that a frog pun? Start from the beginning. Tell me basically everything, remember. No, really, was that a Skyrim reference? If I said no, would you believe me? No, absolutely not. Also no, but can we get back to the fact that you're a talking frog in my house? Yikes. So, anyways, like 5 minutes ago I was a cool wizard, but then I was messed up a spell as I was casting, and I guess I turned into a frog? In your house? I have zero memories of what happened, and zero idea of how to fix this. Can you help me out here? No. A little bit of frog magic and poof. Let me try this one more time. Will you help me out here now? Oh, dear. Frog! Do you happen to know anything about transformation potions? Absolutely, I've played with Wizard 101 before. Absolutely not. I will mess this up big time if you make me help. Perfect! I'll have you whip me something up. Even though I don't remember what I need exactly. I do remember some of the ingredients vaguely. For example, the first ingredient is something sweet. I literally just told you not to trust me with this. Awesome. You need to go around your house and find me some ingredients. Bring them back here to my cauldron. You've found it. So, what are you waiting for? Go find me something sweet. You better hop to it. I will beat you. Donut. I did. I brought you a donut. Hey, why were some objects glowing? Because I used my frog magic to help out. Obvi. I thought you didn't remember anything. How would you know what to enchant? So anyway, I need you to bring me something cold. Like now. And stop asking so many questions. Kids. SMH, am I right? Photo of my ex. This is what you get. I'm scared to ask, but what was that? My ex, lol. Weird flex, but okay. Regardless, that seemed to have worked. This seemed to have worked? I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna move on. Next, I need something electronic. Do you know where to find me? You know where to find me. No, not the computer. No. That's a plant. I think I can mess this up. And if I can, I'm going to. I would rather him take my TV than my computer. I'm stuck. So, just an observation. You can make a whole potion for a frog you don't know, but you can't do the dishes. SMH. I don't even have a plate to eat my pizza off of. So, oh wait. I pressed them again. Huge TV! Huge TV! That thing was huge. You couldn't have found literally anything smaller. Doesn't say anything, just flexes a lot. Haha, man, whatever you say. No pain, no gain. Am I right? With that, we only need 2 more ingredients. I'm gonna miss you after you're gone. Gone like when this is finished. Not like dead gone. That would be crazy. Lol. For this next item, I need something green. You! The kiwi bird! No! I can't use the kiwi bird. That's an orange. What's this over here? Pear! I'm not gonna use the kiwi bird. I like the kiwi bird too much. Poof! Dude, I love pears. How did you know? I'm trying to get you out of my house ASAP, man. You've got to be my most favorite human I've ever tricked. I mean, spent time with before. Out of all of them, you're definitely my favorite. Did you say tricked? What's going on here? All I need is one last ingredient. I need, drumroll please, something sharp. Don't worry about why. It's for the potion. Just bring me back something sharp and this will all be over soon. This is an LSD trip for sure. Toast! Knife. We're gonna do everything correct first, and then we'll come back and do everything incorrect. Ha 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 ha! Oh man, you made this way too easy for me. Anyway, probably want to brace for the fall. It'd be a real shame if dinner got scuffed up. The music speed probably did up. We probably got drugged along the way, seasoned. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start. Ending 1 of 3. Try again. Hey, you. You're finally awake. Hold on, I'm getting serious deja vu. Oh, really? Cool. I don't need to explain this to you then. Grab me something sweet, and we can get a move on. Alright, we're doing everything wrong this time. That's cake. That's a cupcake. I need something not sweet. Cupcake, cake, donut. I guess I have to do the first thing correctly. So we'll do a slice of cake. The candle is not cold. It is, in fact, hot. just like me. Go, go, go before you can stop us. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Sorry, it was an... I am an agent of chaos and I let the intrusive thoughts win. Electronic, you say? Plant. Hey! What did I say about messing up my oh dear. To not... Better question, what on earth is happening right now? Just normal potion making side effects. The fumes and stuff, yeah. We only need 2 more ingredients. Go fetch me something green. Or else. The orange! Why is it dark down here now? Orange. It's orange. This time the music slowed down. Oh dear. Oh. Toast! Oh! Oh! Santiago? Santiago! No! Huh? Toast! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's a potion! The toast is a potion! Into the cauldron. What have you done? You've ruined my potion. I'll show you what happens to those who try to escape. Oh dear. Hey, where did you go? Oh, I see. You want to play hide and seek? Well, ready or not. Here I go. Oh dear. I'm sorry, what? 4 more go missing. The count rises to 18 people missing since last April. Harvester townsfolk have been shrouded in misfortune as their bad luck doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. Last spring, a small laboratory moved into town despite many townsfolk infections since then. People have been reporting abnormalities with varying severity, from light flickers to seeing shadow people to even people missing. The count has gone from 14 to 18 over the period of the last week. Of the 18 that disappeared, 6 have been presumed dead and 0 bodies have been found. To say it's as if the people disappeared in their own house. Bone saw? What's the bone saw for? paw plus spoon plus deer equals me. Toast plus flyer plus tree plus broken. Lollipop plus ice plus pear plus electronic equals frog. I need a spoon. Oh, I broke the game. Something is very wrong. I followed instructions. But the walls are moving. He asked me for something sharp. I read the spellbook and there is no recipe that calls for something sharp. I fear my life. You're reading this too. You are too. Deer skull! I need that. I think that goes in line. Put that there. Entity Dream Eater. Entity named Dream Eater refers to Diego. Wait, what? Appearance is it lures victims into a dreamlike state, giving them a false sense of happiness and security. In this state, it should appear to victims as a small frog-like amphibian, sending them on small quests. In reality, it is blank. If victims should obey a Dream Eater, then they can physically devour the victim's soul and body, making them disobey Dream Eater. Pacify Dream Eater 1 plus 2. Lane contact with Dream Eater is limited. This is Class S entity and should under no circumstances be interacted with. Okay. Need like a spoon type. Spoon? Ladle! Where'd I drop the ladle at? Only place I haven't been. Jack in the box. It's bloody. Key. Where's the stairs? Oh, hi, Diego. Let me out! Let me out! Silly stash. Just wanted to be in the credits. Thank you. So that's ending 3 of 3. I have one more ending. Let me check. Oh wait, I need something sweet, right? I have to obey the first one. So I'm just gonna grab the dough. Something cold. We're disobeying again. Grabbing the candle. There's that frog recipe at the end of the book. Or is that no? That frog recipe is just. So it's the rogue. Why is he yellow? Why are you yellow? I just noticed that because we messed up the notes on Whoa. Toast again. Oh. The toast is a potion. The toast is a potion. just realized it's dark in my room. Wait. I'm gonna turn the light on real quick. Okay. Alright, so if we look at the book, where's my cursor at? There it is. Here, it's like toast plus fire. Oh, it breaks the illusion. That's what that is. So what happens if I go get the right ingredients this time? Oh, I didn't notice that closed behind me last time. Does the... Alright, I'm gonna go back through this real quick. I wonder if the third ending has to do with sacrificing the kiwi bird, Santiago. Now I need the ladle, which is in the kitchen. Oh, wait, the ladle isn't here, it's just a brain. Wasn't the... Oh, there's the ladle. Oh yeah, bone saw box. Good.
supposed to be.
Kind of currently looking to see if I
I
can
need to go
find
around
them.
your house and find me ingredients. Bring them back here to my cauldron when you found it. So, what are you waiting for? Go find something sweet. You better hop to it.
He's got a knife.
Get that. Hold. I'll be here when you find it. What up? Well, enthusiasm. Next,
I'm gonna bounce.
I'm on an acid trip here. I don't know. He sounds like he's gonna kill me.
Orange.
Let's put better in there. We're putting the orange in there. I don't trust him anymore. Something sharp. Don't worry about why. Ooh, get some bread. I don't trust him. Here you go, buddy. You must have messed up the potion somewhere and turned yourself into a frog, too.
Okay, I think I understand. Alright, trying again. Right the first maybe wrong. also a frog now.